and welcome to my channel on personal growth. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kate. I'm an integrative relational psychotherapist, a life coach, a yoga instructor, and an author. If you would like to schedule an individual online therapy session with me, you can find all of the relevant information in the description box below this video. Today, I'm again going to be talking about my all-time favorite subject, about narcissists. Many people believe that all narcissists are the same, that they are basically identical. And even more people are convinced that every narcissist has a narcissistic personality disorder. The truth, however, is slightly, if not starkly different from this general popular belief on narcissists. In today's video, I would like to at least try to do away with some of the misconceptions and prejudices that still prevail in discussions on narcissists. I know that if you've had a horrible experience with a narcissist, it's going to be really difficult for you to believe that it is actually possible to have a normal, a functional, even a loving relationship with a narcissist. But all I'm asking is for you to try to keep an open mind and to try to see the whole issue from a slightly different point of view than you're used to. So, as I said, not all narcissists are the same. In my book called My Narcissist and I, How to Find Happiness, you can get it on Amazon, by the way, I have divided narcissists into 4 different categories, depending on their prevalent characteristics and behavioral style. We have, first of all, the so-called malignant narcissists. In my opinion, malignant narcissists don't even qualify as narcissists because their characteristics, their behavioral style resemble much more those of people who have an antisocial personality disorder. So our typical malignant narcissist would best be described as a sociopath. They are the worst case scenario when it comes to narcissists and should be avoided at all cost. Don't even try to enter into any kind of a relationship with a malignant narcissist, because the only possible relationship with a malignant narcissist is an abusive relationship in which you are going to be the victim. The next type, or the next category, are the toxic narcissists. It is true that some toxic narcissists can exhibit some traits and characteristics of malignant narcissists, and those too should be avoided, if at all possible. However, even within the category of toxic narcissists, we can find some less toxic narcissists who are still potentially damaging to you, but who can nevertheless change in the course of their lives if external circumstances force them to change, or if they find a genuine desire to change. It's unlikely, but it is possible. Toxic narcissists are typical narcissists with a narcissistic personality disorder. They are toxic, they are vicious, they are mean, but they will usually not go to the extremes that the malignant narcissists go to. So while a malignant narcissist enjoys in torturing you and bringing you to your knees, destroying you if possible, a toxic narcissist will probably not go as far as that. And they will certainly not enjoy it, because malignant narcissists actually find a sadistic pleasure in torturing you. But when we are talking about toxic relationships with narcissists, we are usually describing the relationships between a toxic narcissist and their counterparts. I will do a separate video on the question, who are the people who most frequently get hooked to a toxic narcissist? If you've ever been in a relationship with a toxic narcissist, then you know that it is really difficult to get out of that relationship, because it is a codependent one, a toxic one, and even though you would love to break free from your toxic narcissist, it's almost impossible for you to do so without some external help. Moving on to the show-off narcissists. They are our proverbial narcissists. vain, condescending, popular, charming, clever, intelligent, but also manipulative, wanting to excel at everything, and, doing whatever it takes to reach their goal. The show-off narcissists are usually not toxic. More than anything, they are annoying to all those people who are not charmed by them. It is possible to have a normal, loving, and functional relationship with a show-off narcissist if you want to have such a relationship, of course. So when talking about the show-off narcissists and the covert narcissists, we are already moving away from the pathological definitions of narcissists. A typical show-off narcissist or a covert narcissist would rarely be labeled with a diagnosis of a narcissistic personality disorder. Covert narcissists are special, let's say, because you need to be very finely attuned to narcissists to even recognize a covert narcissist. They're not your flashy show-off type of person. They are covert, meaning that they do not openly and overtly exhibit narcissistic traits and characteristics. They don't have what it takes to manipulate with you or to take advantage of you because they lack the guts to do so, or the energy, or the stamina, or the self-belief. And they too are mostly annoying for different reasons than show-off narcissists. But when you're dealing with a covert narcissist, you will frequently have a feeling that you're doing something wrong, that there is something wrong with you. And at the same time, you will get the impression that your covert narcissist is this victim that needs protecting. So, as you see, there are different types and categories of narcissists. Different authors label them or define them differently, but overall they do have some commonalities. Some categories even overlap. For example, a very toxic narcissist can be labeled also as a malignant narcissist. There is a lot of overlapping between the less toxic narcissists and the very show-off narcissists. Not so much overlapping between a show-off and a covert. So we have on one end of the extreme the malignant narcissists, on the other end of the extreme we have the covert narcissist, and in between we have the toxic and the show-off ones, which too at the extremes, especially the toxic ones, should be avoided, while the show-off narcissists are more or less bearable. It also depends on you, on the partner of a narcissist. It depends on your personality structure, on what you need in life, on what you're lacking in life, on what got you attracted and hooked to a narcissist. I will do a separate video on the most frequent types of people who get involved with narcissists. And until then, this would be all from me. If you like this video, please do click like, share, and subscribe to my channel to help me grow it. I will talk to you soon, and I'm looking forward to your comments. Take care, and until next time, bye.